Good morning. We're back at Durant Nature Park. We were out and about today, and yesterday it stormed a lot, so today we are getting out and getting in the woods. Wasn't planning on coming here, so I don't have my wildflower book with me, but today we're doing a wildflower hike. Everything's starting to leaf out. Things are starting to grow, and so we are finding some early spring wildflowers. Thanks for joining us, and let's see what kind of beauty this wonderful nature park has to offer us. There's another one of those little violets, Bets. You see it?
That's Millie in the leaf litter and Millie in the flake litter. Cool.
Look at these guys. Look at these pretty yellow flowers. They
Cool.
kind of look like wild strawberries, but I'm not sure what they are.
I think they're buttercups.
Not buttercups, because they're not in that cup shape. Remember, they need to be in a cup shape. See, this one has more like a star shape. There's a bunch of these little guys. Where'd the other? There's the other one. They eat this kind of stuff. They eat this leaf litter and whatnot down here. So I'm sure they're.
Give her one.
Well, I think she's looking for the stuff right now.
Here I go. Here
I don't
you
know
go.
that they eat the freshly fallen stuff. I think they eat the really.
Dry?
No, not dry. I think they eat the stuff like when it's all ground up like this. Like these little pieces like this. I think that's what they eat. But yeah, there's.
Like this vegetation?
No, the like the leaf litter and the leaf mold.
Where is she?
There's one right there.
There she is.
And the other one went crawling over here. It's already down underneath the leaves. And here's the other one. Cool. Good spot,
there
Benny.
You are.
Yep, there it is. These are starting to bloom too. I'm not sure what that is. You see this? There's one there. There's one right there. Another one right there. Oh, they're all over this hillside. Here's a flower bud. I saw a bunch of these coming last time we were here. And these have a really pretty white flower on them. Which I think I have some footage from an earlier trip here. So I'll put that in the video right now. Walk along the trail. We're seeing, the normal things. The grainfly orchid leaves coming up and the arrowhead ginger plants and, the ferns that are coming up and whatnot. And then I noticed this kind of leaf here. I'm not sure what it is. So there were several of those leaves. And then we noticed that some of them have these little white flowers associated with them. And as we walked further up the trail, we started to see more and more. Like this pretty little one, and this one here. There's a nice big one right there. There's another one that's about to unfurl. Don't know what those are, but they are really pretty. Since I don't know what it is now, I'll look it up and you'll see the name of the flower here coming across the screen. It is a little tree frog down in there. Yeah, see it right there. See how it's mostly gray? It's got a little bit of green on its back.
Are we right close to it?
Yeah. See, it's right here.
Oh, I see her.
There it goes.
I see her. I saw her.
There it is. Nice. One of my favorite early bloomers is this one, the dogwood. This is Cornus Florida, the state flower of North Carolina, right here. That's a pretty little yellow flower. It does look like it's growing out of those clovers down there. We're gonna have to look that one up when we get back home with our flower book. I can't believe I didn't bring it again. People are going to start to think I don't actually have one. Cool, I'm not sure what that is. The flower hasn't opened up yet. Those look like they might be. Oh, you found one? Is it blooming? Nope, not yet. That is a nice tall one though. Not blooming yet.
They're already ballooned.
Cool, we'll have to come back and see what that is. You found those turtles?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big pond slider right there. Oh, there's a couple swimming in the water.
Whoa.
Cool.
The ones that we have at our home.
They do look like the ones we have in our home. I think these are bluets of some kind. And if not bluets, then they're kind of speedwell, but I'm pretty sure these are bluets. These here look like some kind of azalea flower.
Or some kind of orchid.
No, not orchids. They're very pretty, that's for sure.
Some are growing out of the water. Or squirrel.
Look at these little flowers. These little tube flowers on here. This is, I think, ground huckleberry. But that's a basically like a blueberry tube right there. These make nice, really delicious blueberries. There's little, that's what those flowers look like. Tiny little red tubes. This tree looks like ironwood. And here are the ironwood flowers, or hornbeam flowers, in this little stem here. You found some lichen over there? Stuff here is called striped wintergreen. I haven't seen its flower yet, but here's a old stem from last year. So we're just gonna have to come back and keep looking. It's a neat looking little plant.
And more over here and over there.
Yeah, there's a lot of patches of these little flowers. Aren't they pretty? Look at, they're purple with those little yellow centers.
Dad, I'm marking X. A big X here. I found some.
Cool. I don't know if the microphone on the camera can pick that up, but you can hear a bunch of little blue-gray gnatcatchers up there. That caterpillar is saying, "Do not touch me." Look at all the spiky hairs on him. See? Yeah.
I don't want to touch him.
Nope, he doesn't want us to touch him either.
Eggshell?
Must be a nest above us at the egg. Yeah, see how it's
Wow.
yeah. Little birdie hatched out of that. There it is. The fiddlehead. Not a wildflower, but that's what fern leaves look like before they start to unfurl.
I see it.
Yeah, pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think these are bracken ferns.
No, I'm not.
No. This is another cool little plant, and it is little. This is partridge berry. Gets a really nice, yeah, it gets a really nice little white flower on it, and it gets a really good sized, as compared to the leaves, good sized red berry that wildlife eat throughout the wintertime. This is the tip of an oak branch. You can see the little oak leaves that were growing, and then the oak flowers that will, well, that are producing a lot of the pollen I'm allergic to, and will eventually turn into acorns. You see? Those flowers right there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See those little tiny oak leaves?
And I saw the pollen.
We did see a lot of pollen. It's all over the car, isn't it?
Yeah.
Little thing here, some kind of wild carrot. They're in the wild carrot family. Yeah. You can see little tiny white flowers starting to come up there. We'll have to come back and see what those grow into. Mrs. Frisbee? These little pink ones are from another one of my favorite early bloomers. I don't see one above us. But this is a redbud flower. They're really pretty. There are a lot of really young trees growing through here. We were just looking at all these little oaks.
And that's what.
When we saw
And that's the
this,
pollen.
I have no, it's not a flower, because that's not what oak flowers look like. We saw oak flowers earlier. I have no idea. It almost looks like a fungus of some kind, maybe, that took over a growth node like this one on the end tip of this branch. But that is super weird. Wacky.
There is more beach trees.
Look at the spines on this little one. It's a good way to deter deer from eating all your young growth. Wow. What is this thing? Might be an Osage orange, but I'm not sure. We will look that one up. Cool. Look at that spider. Blends right into the bark. Very cool. Thank you again for joining us on our rather impromptu wildflower hike through the early April spring woods here at Durant Nature Park. Remember, you can find adventure anywhere. So get out there and find an adventure of your own. And if you want to keep up with our adventures, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thanks. We'll see you next time.